Hi, this is Ryan at Center Music House, and today I'm going to show you how to tune your guitar. These techniques, even though we're using a guitar today, can be used for all kinds of other stringed instruments. Whether you have a ukulele, bass, or even a banjo or mandolin, these techniques will work for you. There are a few things that you've got to learn, and they're really important, so I hope you take your time to watch through the entire video. I recommend using a tuner that clips right onto the headstock. They're really convenient. Today we're using one by Snark, which we sell a lot of at Center Music. In fact, if you want to pick one up, you can go to centermusic.com/shop. This is the one that I use on all kinds of gigs. I use it, my students use it, and they've been really happy with it. So the first thing you've got to do is figure out which string goes to which tuner. And that's as simple as following the path of the string all the way up here to the headstock. You'll figure out where it's wound around. The next thing, once you've found that path, that you have to do is figure out which way to turn it, because tuners turn both ways. So usually for the knobs on the top side of the headstock, if you turn them clockwise, they go flat, so the pitch goes down. And you turn them counterclockwise, and the pitch goes up. Now, since these are on the opposite side of the guitar, you turn them the opposite way. So if I turn this clockwise, it goes up. If I turn it counterclockwise, it goes down. The next thing you have to do is figure out which note to tune each of the strings to, or which pitch. I usually start from the string closest to the ceiling and then work my way down. Now on guitar, the strings are E, A, D, G, B, and E. You might want to think of an acronym or a little word trick to memorize that. Something like elephants and donkeys grow big ears. I guess they do. And then for ukulele, you've got the strings starting from the ceiling, G, C, E, and A. So something like that, you might think of goats can eat anything. Can they really? All right, now once you know the pitches that you need to tune each string to, you've got to take a little bit of work and learn the musical alphabet. Now there are 12 notes in the musical alphabet that start from A and go all the way up to G sharp. Then after that, the alphabet repeats. So then you have A and A sharp, and it keeps going. Knowing this alphabet will save you a lot of frustration when you're first learning to tune your guitar. Most tuners have a display with some kind of needle. If you want each string to be in tune, the needle should be right at the top in the center. Just like that. If it's too far to the left, that means it's too low in pitch, or it's flat. If it's over to the right, that means it's sharp or too high in pitch. Let's start with a low E string, which is the one closest to the ceiling. Okay, you see it's very red. So what I like to do is pluck the string, let it ring out, and then as the note is ringing out, I bring it up to pitch. Okay, sometimes you'll go a little too far like that, so then you just bring it right back to the center, and then you're good. Let's check out the A string. Now this is interesting because it looks like it's in tune, but if you look at the note, it's actually an A sharp note. This is where knowing that alphabet really comes into play. A sharp is one note higher than A, so I actually have to tune this down all the way to an A note, now it's in tune. Let's check out the D string. Sometimes this might happen where your string is so out of tune that it will register for a completely different letter in the musical alphabet. So right here, we're right at about an E note. And so we actually have to come down 2 pitches. We have to go from E down to D sharp, down to D. And there you go. Now you're going to do the same thing for all of the remaining 3 strings. Now you're ready to rock. Now if you've taken all these steps and your guitar's still out of tune, you might just need a new set of strings, or you might need a small repair. In either of those cases, Center Music House can take care of you. Just give us a call and set up an appointment to bring it in. Getting in tune takes some practice and some patience, but if you stick with it, you'll get faster at it, and more importantly, you'll sound great. Let's get rocking.